Every morning in Alabama, thousands of men wake up behind bars in conditions that human rights groups call a humanitarian crisis. Cells built for 2 hold 6. Medical care is almost non-existent. Violence is constant, and silence is the rule. This isn't a war zone. It's the American South inside the state of Alabama. In this video, we uncover what's really happening inside America's most dangerous prison system. Alabama's prisons were built decades ago, relics of a time when punishment meant pain, not rehabilitation. Today, those walls still stand, crumbling and overcrowded, holding more than double the number they were ever designed for. The Department of Justice says Alabama's prisons violate the 8th Amendment, the part of the Constitution meant to protect citizens from cruel and unusual punishment. But inside these walls, cruelty isn't unusual, it's daily life. Inmates describe cells without working toilets, days without running water, a single doctor responsible for hundreds of sick prisoners. And when fights break out, guards sometimes watch, too afraid or too tired to intervene. One man, serving 10 years for drug possession, said, "It's not about reforming us. It's about surviving another night." For years, civil rights lawyers have tried to force change. In 2020, the Justice Department sued the state, calling the violence unchecked and systemic. Yet, 5 years later, little has changed. Court filings show people dying from treatable conditions, infections, asthma, even dehydration. Officials blame lack of funding, but critics say the real problem is indifference, a system that treats prisoners as disposable. Former inmates share haunting stories. One recalls hearing screams echo through the night. Another says guards joked about fights, calling it entertainment. Many inside aren't serving life sentences. They're waiting for a second chance. But the longer they stay here, the less human they feel. In 2023, the state promised a new billion-dollar mega-prison. Officials called it a step toward safety. Advocates called it a waste of money, another wall around a broken system. Building bigger prisons won't solve the problem. Rehabilitation, education, and accountability might, but those don't make headlines or profit. When a nation turns a blind eye to what happens behind its bars, it loses part of its soul. Prisoners may have lost their freedom, but they haven't lost their humanity. This is not just Alabama's story, it's America's mirror.